Well, hello, hello, hello. I'm going to read a scripture before we go into this because lawlessness is about to arise even higher than it's already been, my friends. See, in Matthew 24, verse 12, it says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Watch this.
Aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. Offenders released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them. It denies victims their constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket.
You hear that? This is in Chicago.
A new law will go into effect in Illinois called the Safety Act. Part of it eliminates cash bail for most offenses. Today, the Winnebago County State's Attorney says around 400 inmates at the county jail will be released. Under the new law, people arrested for many criminal cases include.
That's all we have to show. That's all we have to show. I was watching another link to it where one of the prosecutors was saying this is to eliminate systemic racism. No, this is to have lawlessness arise even higher. See, in 2 Timothy chapter 3, and I've been using this Bible verse so much that some people get so annoyed. I've been using this Bible verse, these five verses for the past 2 years because it's been a warning that this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof, and from such people turn away. And what I mean by using that last verse there is these prosecutors and these people in the government are having a form of telling you they're actually doing something good when they're not. You heard from that there. January 1st, they're releasing over 400 some odd inmates. And they're passing a new law January 1st, as you heard from one of the sheriffs there, that now this is just in Illinois for right now, but this can spread other places. There's going to be a point in time that if it happens to every single state, no matter what state you're at, and if that happens, he said that this law, they can only give a ticket to somebody that is basically sleeping in your shed, but they don't live there. They're abiding as a resident in your property that you live at, that you pay taxes on, that you work hard for. This is the America you live in right now. We have to understand that, look, in Psalm 146, verse 3, let me go to Psalm real quick. This is why I don't put my trust in leaders. I refuse to put my trust in leaders. Everyone is so wanting leaders to arise and to do this. But look, Psalm 146, verse 3 says, "Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help." There is no help other than the help that comes from God. We are in some perilous times. Lawlessness is about to rise higher than it's ever been. We got to get our life, our house, our families in order with God. You have to choose this day whether you serve the gods of this world or you serve the God, the one true divine God that was Abraham and Isaac's and Jacob's God, the one true God that sent his only begotten Son to be the remission of sins and your only way to heaven. You got to choose this day what you're going to do, because we are living in times that are about to get darker than they've already been. May God bless you all. Much love.